Hello and welcome to this nighttime, still nighttime here. Dawn has not arrived, so it'll be late before we start doing dawn busters again, I think, because the days are getting shorter. All right, I have two single malt Scotch whiskies. This is Trader Joe's Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Now, Trader Joe's was established in 1967. I don't know if they've always had this private label since their founding. It's possible. Most Trader Joe's around the U.S. do not sell liquor, and some don't even sell beer or wine. But in this part of America, in Louisiana, our Trader Joe's, at least in Metairie, Louisiana, they have a nice little liquor section. Nothing extraordinary, but nice. This bottle is identical to the parent or the procurer company's bottles. If you look on the Alexander Murray and Company website, they have a similar symbol, but their own symbol. And then instead of saying Trader Joe's in red, it says Alexander Murray and Company in red. Everything else is the same. All right. So this is an independent bottler. They don't produce whiskey. They simply get it. They order it from other distillers. Tell them what they want, or select it. Say, look, the distiller might say, we got these products available, and you can buy it and put it under your name. Either they'll put it under their name with the distiller's name, or the distiller will say, look, we don't want our name out there on this, so they'll just say Alexander Murray and Company, and the distiller asked that we not say. Okay, so they say that on the website. There you go. Good morning, Jay, says Alex. Cheers. Clinking the mugs. Cheers back to you. Craig Swenson says, good morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for watching, folks. $23.99 at Trader Joe's when I bought it 2 years ago. I don't know if it's going up in price. I haven't checked. I bought it, and that was it. I'm not going to buy it again. It's nice, but I got other stuff I need to deal with. Joe Cobb says, Ardbeg quality product. Sure is. Similar to Lefroy. All right, now here's Ardbeg, the Ultimate. That's the actual name of it, the Ultimate, but everybody calls it Ardbeg 10. Ardbeg, the Ultimate Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, aged 10 years, non-chill filter, natural color, 46% alcohol, aged in ex-bourbon casks. All right. Introduced in 2000. I got to put that in the notes. Huh. Did I not put that? Yeah. Introduced in the year 2000. Yeah, that's right. They both got foil cap covers, common thing. Both have a real cork. Green glass better than clear. Green glass protects it from the light. Clear glass isn't going to protect it from light. But there's so many whiskeys that are sold in the clear glass. Brown glass is the best option because it's going to really protect it from the light, but you don't see that many in brown. See some. So there you go, real cork, like I stated. I always tip it and moisturize the cork. Some people tell me, oh, you don't need to do that. Oh, really? Because I had two different liquors where the cork was dry and I went to pull it off and it disintegrated into the whiskey and the brandy in the other case. So I had to stop what I was doing, get a coffee filter, pour all the whiskey through the filter to, strain the cork out of it. Why is that? Because the cork dry rotted. It gets so dry, it like becomes like powder. So I didn't really feel like dealing with that, I'll tell you the truth. And since then, I've adopted that habit of moisturizing the cork. And it's not going to, if you keep doing that regularly, I don't think it's going to get dry rotted because it will never get really dry enough. Okay, assuming you don't keep it forever, and I don't because I regularly I do these taste challenges on a regular basis. So I slowly get through the bottle. Nah, I guess it takes a few years, but hey, the world legend Ardbeg 10. Now, you know as well as I do, Trader Joe's doesn't stand a chance. Alex says, I actually don't mind the skunkiness in green bottles. Well, you get that with beer. Sometimes I haven't really run across that often, but you do. But in whiskey, I don't think you get skunkiness. Just might impact the durability of the whiskey. So this Ardbeg, 10 years old, a revered single malt for the last 24 years. Yeah, it's only been around 24 years. The distillery is old, what, 18 something. I think they had gone out of business for a while, but Ardbeg 17. Yeah, I'd like to try that, but 700 milliliter bottle, but we get a 750, you see. 10 years old, 46% alcohol, sea spray tarry rope. I don't know what that is. Immense smoke intensity. Yet it does not flaunt the peat. Rather, it gives way to natural sweetness of the malt to produce a whiskey of perfect balance. Revered around the world as the peatiest, smokiest, complex malt. Single malt of them all. Now, of course, that's their claim, you see. The greatest, the best. But like I say, that's obviously their opinion, because what do you expect? They're selling it. Ardbeg 10, we beast, but I've never bought it. I think it's only aged 5 years. On Wiga Dale, Ardbeg, Corey, Reckon, and then these other crazy ones. Committee exclusives and so forth. Visit us. They give tours. Well-behaved dogs. They'll tolerate your dog at the cafe, but it's not going on the tour. There's the distillery. It's on an island now. You got to get to the island. You see the island of. There's that pretty distillery, and then they got the history. Car ferry. Okay. Well, that would be convenient. Okay, last chance here. The rise and fall of Ardbeg. Yeah, you see it. Had gone out of business there. (1815) Ardbeg Distillery is founded. Yeah, well, they didn't have cameras back then, so that's not a photo from 1850. Yeah, so, and it had gotten revived. Brewski says, hello, Ronald the Riot. Cheers. Cheers back to you. Okay, so you can see that the Trader Joe's is amber, and the Ardbeg 10 is like straw and very pale. That's how they're supposed to look, but they add color into them, caramel coloring, to make them look darker than they are, for whatever reasons. But some of them don't have the coloring, and usually they'll be like pale straw. Non-chill filtering, some people say that makes it better, other people say no, and there's a lot of controversy about that. Some companies like George Dickel brag on chill filtering because, after all, they're the ones who developed it. They say, well, then we're the pioneers in chill filtering, and they go into detail why they think it's better to do it. You see, it's all about personal preference and everything. It's like adding adjuncts or not adding adjuncts. The German Reinheitsgebot, the purity law. water, barley, malt, corn, no corn, water, barley, malt, hops, and yeast, and also wheat. They adjusted the law. You see, oh no, no corn, no rice. But in other countries, like Belgium, next door to Germany, there's no such law. So, or Italy, south of Austria, a former German state, they add corn and rice sometimes. So that's how they like to do it. Same with France. It's not like there's one way better. It's just ways of doing it. So this is the Ardbeg 10. I guessed it on aroma only because you would never get it wrong. I don't need a tag because it's so pale, you see. I would never. Look how pale that is. Look how light. Man. What a great product. Now, I found my bottle for $44.95. Can you believe it? But those days are long gone because I looked at Total Wine a few minutes ago and they're selling it for $62.99. $62.99. Oh, yikes. Maybe I won't buy it again. Man. You would never go below an A on this. Like, how you could score this below an A, most excellent, I can't imagine it. You're going to tell me this thing is not most excellent? Come on, man. What is you talking about? I mean, you just, unless you don't like whiskey in general. I know some people say they don't like Scotch. I don't know why. I don't know if they've tried the right ones, though. You know, I don't know what Scotch they tried. They got these hang-ups now. But I mean, maybe they've experimented with 20 different ones and they just hate it. But I seriously doubt that happened. Now, cheers to the Trader Joe's. Won't be tasting this again until sometime next year. It's got a heavier body. Oh, it's all bread crust. Bread crust. Honey. Does it taste anything like the Ardbeg? No. My hair is long and it is becoming a hippie. You say your hair is a hippie. Right, I'm not a hippie. My hair is a hippie. Hippie shake. They don't taste alike. This one has sweetness, but it's not honey sweetness. It's more like sugar. Is it a raisin one? What are you talking about? Then you get the smoky peat. It's so light in the body. Then it's 46% alcohol. So if you drink too much, you're going to find out it's not light in the alcohol. But I wouldn't be keen to do that. Because I'm trying to nurse it anyhow. Why would I want to drink it fast? I'm trying to keep it. Still got, about 40% of the bottle, maybe 35%. That's probably 40. Oh, man, I wish it was 100%. See, I want to drink it and still have it. I don't ever want the amount to drop. I want everything. I want to drink it and it still be here. But you say, but that's illogical. That cannot happen. I know. I just want a whiskey miracle. Great product. No bite. A little bite on the undertaste. But boy, ooh-wee. Is it the best Scotch whiskey I've ever tried? Oh, I guess so. Kalila was great, but I only tried it once. You know, I don't really have enough experience to. But I've been sipping on this thing for years now, and it is a jewel. And it's widely distributed. Walmart, Bethurns, probably Winn-Dixie, Total Wine and More, most of your liquor stores. So it's not rare. Trader Joe's, well, obviously you only find it at one store, Trader Joe's. All right. So the winner, the clear and present winner, Ardbeg 10. So thanks for watching this series. And then starting tomorrow, God willing, We're moving on to blended Scotch. And I have a whole series of taste challenges coming up with blended Scotch whiskey. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.